Hey folks, Ryan Laniak, coach him to keep him here. I want to share with you guys a simple trick that you can use to make yourself more likely to achieve some of those goals that you may have set for this year. It's January, everyone's fired up, everyone's set these amazing goals. You go on Facebook, everyone's talking about how great 2017 is going to be. I'm no different. I feed off of that. I enjoy reading those goals, and I hope that each and every one of you achieves those goals that you've set. But there's some ways that you can stack the deck in your favor. You see, most people spend most of their time thinking about those goals and how great it's going to feel once they achieve it. And there's nothing wrong with that. You need to do that. You need to understand that. And you also need to understand why you want to achieve the goal. But that's not what I'm talking about today. This one simple step is going to make it much more likely that you're going to achieve those goals that you want to achieve this year. And all you have to do is take some time and think about some of those obstacles that you're going to encounter over the course of the year as you try and achieve those goals. What are some of the obstacles that are going to stand in your way? What are some of those roadblocks? And then think about how you're going to get past them. Now, I'm not saying you strategize every single detail of how you're going to move past it, but you need to spend some time and be aware that, yeah, there are going to be some obstacles in the way. Achieving goals is tough. Why do you think most people don't achieve the goals? Did you know only 3% of Americans actually have written goals? Right? Only 3% have written goals. I would venture that the percentage is much higher that have goals that they haven't actually written down, they've thought about. But very few ever take it beyond thinking about how great it's going to be to achieve that goal. Right? If you have a weight loss goal, most people will think about, oh, it's going to be great when I lose that 20, that 30, that whatever amount of pounds they have to lose is. And then they'll even come up with a workout plan. But then they don't think about how they're going to deal with some of the obstacles, right? Whenever you start a new workout plan, that first day after, you're sore. That's an obstacle. How are you going to deal with that, right? Take some time. Think about it. There's studies that show that just by thinking about those obstacles and how you're going to move past them, you are much more likely to achieve your goals than someone who just thinks about how great that goal is and just thinks positively about achieving that goal, right? Positive thinking is great, but you also have to be realistic. And some people say, oh, Ryan, what about the law of attraction? You're going to be attracting these negative events. Guess what? They're coming anyways. I'm not suggesting you dwell on these, but there's going to be obstacles. There's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be things that come up that you're not expecting, and you need to prepare for them. Think about it. Take some time today, just 5 minutes. Look at your number one goal for 2017 and think about some of the roadblocks that might get in your way, right? If you're in sales or network marketing and you plan on doubling your income or doubling your sales, what are some of those obstacles that might get in your way, right? Maybe as you start making more sales, there's more paperwork that you have to do, and now all of a sudden you're spending more time doing paperwork, which is meaning less time for making contacts. Well, how are you going to overcome that? How are you going to deal with it? And some people might say, well, you shouldn't worry about that until you actually come up with the problem. Well, if you think about it in advance, the chances of you being able to deal with it are so much better because it's not going to knock the wind out of your sails. You knew it was coming. You know it's coming anyways, but just prepare for it. Take some time today, think about it, and you're going to be much more likely to achieve those goals that you have for 2017.